VeChain. So VeChain is the king of the supply chain world within the crypto space. VeChain is absolutely banged in recent history. 2021 bull cycle, it did spectacularly. There is more room for this to run. VeChain is a very, very strong project with really strong ties to massive multi-billion dollar companies. And as they try and widen the reach of like sustainability, and as they widen their reach in the world of supply chain, this could do very well. Before I get into any of it though, guys, if you're new here and you don't know what the spreadsheet is, these are the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. When I did the videos, I showed myself buying up all of these coins. And if you'd have done the same, popped $100 into each of them when I released the videos, sat on them for a while, about 15, 16 months, and then sold them, your total profit under a year and a half would have been over 123 grand. Now, you don't have a year and a half. We're in a bull cycle. Markets are hot. If you are sitting on a portfolio you're not happy with, a portfolio that hasn't even got started, now is the time to do something about it. And if you go to copymycrypto.com, that's the site I run where I share my entire portfolio with my members. Whenever I add to my holdings, I let my members know what coin I'm adding and at what price. Whenever I sell, I let my members know what coin I'm selling and at what price. So there is no work for my members. They make the exact same profit as me. And if you want to see the profits they've made, that's on the site. It's all public record as well. You can verify it. And this year is going to be no different. Profits are going to be made and they're going to be big. So if you're looking to make the big profits and you don't even know where to get started, then copymycrypto.com is definitely a place you want to go. So have a read through the site and see what it's all about. And maybe try out the service because it will be able to help you out. Now, VeChain. So VeChain is, as I said, the supply chain crypto. So they've got VeChain Thor, which is how it began. And it's a grade enterprise grade layer 1 smart contract platform. It began in 2015. VeChain is known as a pioneer of real world enterprise apps, and built a distributed platform powered by Internet of Things tech, NFC chips, and blockchain to help tons of different industries solve data related challenges. So they've actually solved some major blockchain adoption hurdles. They use an intelligent 2-token model, which is the VeChain token and the VThor token. And they separate the protocol store of value and gas fee payment mechanisms. So that keeps costs low and stable. They also have fee delegation, which allows smart contracts to pay gas on behalf of business users. And they have a transaction model that allows data to be packaged more efficiently while ensuring finality of data. They've also been building. So they're delivering a wave of incentive-based sustainability dApps through their new platform, VeChain VET, which works closely with Boston Consulting Group to achieve adoption across huge businesses and individual users. They're aiming to onboard the next billion users to Web3 over the coming decade. They have had major impact on supply chain and sustainability. They've worked with BMW. They have worked with Walmart. They are big. They are really big. And they've upgraded everything now, which is good. Does that say UFC? UFC. Let's have a look at what this is. UFC. Shaping the future of sport. Real world asset tokenization. The UFC's new gloves. Wow, so they're a sponsor of UFC. I see that's, again, a good step. That's how you get the word out about you. So they have a grant system in place. They're also looking at, they're exploring real world assets on VeChain. And again, as I've said, everyone always thinks of VeChain as the supply chain king, and it is. It absolutely is. And you can actually have a look through the journey on and see how many people they've ended up working with as well. But they're looking at trying to basically push to a new sustainability front. And the sustainability front is, like I said, the VeChain DAO. This is to try and push forward and get adoption for blockchain tech that actually has a real world impact. As I said, they're working with massive companies within the supply chain realm, DHL, etc. These are big boys, and this is how This is how VeChain have grown so substantially. As you can see, VBETA DAO is about incentivizing sustainable actions through their token. They have a fair launch principle, so it's kind of your launch pad for sustainability projects that are going to try and improve the world. Really rated as as an attempt at a project. It's obviously an alpha testnet phase right now, and it's going to be coming to it's going to be launched fairly soon. And when this does launch, it'll be really interesting to see who they on board. While I don't really give a toss about things like green energy and sustainability, and they're not things that particularly attract me. What I am very, very, very aware of is that the narrative around clean energy and green energy and all that stuff is really, really received positively by most. So that could actually have a really positive impact for VeChain long term, especially as they're getting more well known, especially with stuff like sponsoring UFC. And as you can see, they're working with a bunch of different projects trying to change the way in which the world is, whether it's cleaning up waterways or whatever. I don't mind this. However, I tend to think, don't worry too much about trying to improve the world. Focus more on trying to have tech that is adopted. And I'm not sure the approach of we're going to fix the world is the approach you want to take. But we'll see. It may well be. But overall, I mean, they've really built something quite spectacular in a short space of time. I believe the team have moved out of China as well. That was, I think that was a problem for many with regards to VeChain. So the fact that I think they've left China, although I do have to confirm that, I think is well received. In the last bull cycle, it went all the way to $28. $28. Imagine that, 28 cents. I think it can actually exceed that, especially when they're partnering and they're sponsoring UFC, especially as they're clearly starting to take advertising and marketing more seriously. I think they're going to get the word out really, really well. I actually do look at VeChain and think, and when you're looking at crypto projects that can disrupt and can actually improve technologies worldwide, VeChain is one of them. I would not be shocked to see this run up all the way to around 40 cents, which would put it at a pretty big market cap. There'd be a market cap of over $24 billion, which is obviously quite significant. But what's going to be important is how the VBETA DAO does. If the VBETA DAO bombs and the projects that are on it bomb, I think it will hinder the price action of VeChain long term. So it's really important that they get that alpha testnet, that they move on to the beta test and actually get this launched, and that they can show that there are really top quality projects that they're launching that are having an impact in the realm that they want to. I personally, like I say, I wouldn't be focused too much on sustainability, but that's their goal. So let's see how they get on. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments down below. Are you interested in the sort of let's improve the world narrative, or do you just want to see something special? Let me know in the comments down below. And guys, if you want to make the same profits as me in this bull cycle, you can do. All you have to do is join up at copymycrypto.com. That's the site I run where I share my entire portfolio with my members. And whenever I add to my coins, I let my members know what coin I'm going to add and at what price. Whenever I sell, I let my members know what coin I'm selling and at what price. This removes all the work from my members. They make the exact same profit as me, but they don't have to do anything at all. We're in a bull cycle right now, guys. If you do not have a portfolio sorted out, you really do need to get one. Otherwise, you're just going to miss out on a ton of profits. And this is expected to be the biggest bull cycle in history. So if your portfolio is full of terrible coins, you're going to miss out on a lot. Now is truly the time to get something sorted. And like I say, if you read through copymycrypto.com, have a look at the successes. I think you'll realize it's a site you've got to try out, guys. And that is it from me. Have a good day. Bye-bye.